Does your child constantly seek intense movement, never seem to get dizzy from spinning, or crave loud noises and strong sensations? If you've been told that they'll grow out of it or it's just behavior, you're not alone. What many parents don't realize, though, is that these aren't just quirky behaviors. They're often signs of hyposensitivity, a frequently overlooked sensory processing condition. Sensory processing issues affect up to 1 in 6 children. While most people have heard about children being oversensitive to stimuli, there's another side to sensory processing that's rarely discussed: when children don't receive enough sensory input from their environment. This leads them to actively seek out intense experiences to satisfy their nervous system's needs. This video is for parents whose children seem to constantly crave movement, struggle with focus, or seek intense sensory experiences. So if you've tried traditional therapies with limited success and are looking for answers about your child's sensory seeking behaviors, this information could be life-changing. We'll explore how hyposensitivity develops, why traditional approaches might not be providing the results that you're hoping for, and how addressing the root neurological causes through specialized care can help your child find balance and thrive. Let me tell you about Braulio, a bright young man who came into our office struggling with sensory-seeking tendencies, anxiety, and difficulty focusing. Before finding the right care, his family tried various approaches like cognitive behavioral therapy, but these interventions left him feeling overwhelmed and discouraged. What Braulio really needed wasn't more coping strategies. He needed help regulating his nervous system. After just 1 month of specialized care, his sensory-seeking behaviors decreased significantly. Today, he's thriving, making the honor roll, playing baseball, and volunteering in his community. His story shows what's possible when we address the root cause of sensory challenges. To truly understand sensory-seeking behaviors, we first need to take a look at the perfect storm of factors behind this condition. Hyposensitivity often begins before birth, when maternal stress, birth interventions, or early childhood trauma create what we call the perfect storm of neurological stress. This early stress can lead to subluxation, which is a misalignment in the nervous system communication. This result is dysautonomia, which is an imbalance in the autonomic nervous system that affects how children process sensory input. It's not just the perfect storm contributing to sensory seeking. Let's talk about some signs that may indicate hyposensitivity in your child. Constant seeking of movement, spinning, jumping, crashing into things, or difficulty recognizing where sounds come from. Your child craves intense flavors, constantly sniffs objects, or struggles with body awareness and coordination. These aren't behavioral issues, they're signs of an underlying neurological imbalance. And now that you can recognize what leads to sensory-seeking behaviors, I'll explain why traditional approaches often fall short. Occupational therapy and behavioral interventions can help manage signs. However, they don't address the root neurological dysfunction, and this is why so many children plateau with traditional therapies alone. We often find that when we can address the nervous system first, those therapies exponentially increase and they can use all of those things that they're learning so much better. This is where the neurological approach to resolution comes in. Our insight scanning technology can measure nervous system stress patterns. This allows us to create personalized care plans targeting the root cause, and by addressing those subluxations and nervous system dysfunction, we can help restore proper sensory processing. So if you're tired of watching your child struggle with sensory seeking behaviors and ready to find real lasting solutions, it's time to take the next step. At Generations Chiropractic, we use state-of-the-art technology to identify the exact patterns of nervous system stress affecting our child's sensory processing. Just like Braulio, your child deserves to experience life without the constant need for intense sensory input. Through our specialized neurologically focused approach, we've helped countless children find balance and thrive in ways that their parents never thought possible. Don't wait for your child to grow out of it. Take the first step toward understanding and addressing the root cause of their sensory challenges. You can click the link in our bio to schedule a comprehensive consultation and insight scan assessment. Let's work together to help your child reach their full potential.